I'd never seen it do that before.
I normally don't stop the share. I just load a different video.
I'm back.
Okay, so everybody's here. Ready to start session 8. Still returning to Bryn Shander. The heroes have wiped out a band of orc slavers with the help of their prisoner Magni. And we now pick up with a quick recap from Corey.
Okay, so we were in the giant cave. The giant surrendered, and we were traveling back when we got attacked by some snow kitties. And as we were camping, Foggle shot off some magic missiles into the air, which lit up like a beacon to some orcs that we were looking at down
Not intentionally.
down below.
He has a problem with early release.
We talked the giant into battling with us during this battle. We slayed the orcs, and that's pretty much where we ended. It was a pretty good run last week.
Okay. So, inspiration for Nargles, and let's go ahead and pick up where we left off. So, I'm going to cut away to Rallick for a second. Rallick, you find the prisoners. You find there are 4 humans, a man, a woman, 2 younger adult boys, and there are also a pair of halflings. The way they're clutching together, they're either related or married or something. They are all extremely timid and can't believe that you just wiped out a camp of orcs in your sleep. They also can't believe that there's a big-ass giant fighting for you.
Alex doing his best to say that we're here to help.
Okay. Seeing you guys expertly cut everything down, they're calming pretty quickly. They were actually part of a caravan that was coming down the 10 road, and were ambushed by the orcs earlier that day. Their whole caravan was wiped out. They were the only survivors, and the orcs looted what they could carry and then took them prisoner, and brought them back to this camp that was already prepared where they had the cages for them. They are super grateful. They would like to accompany you to whichever town you're going to next.
Just say that the plan is likely to go back to Bryn Shander right now. Another person we've saved.
Okay. Well, they were headed to Bryn Shander, so that works out.
Gonna try whatever cages he can.
Okay. The cages are they're not locked. They're all just bound with like rope.
Alright.
So getting them free is easy.
Okay. Just use the sword to cut the rope or whatever.
Okay.
So this happened first watch, so it's still nighttime, I presume.
It is still
Are we gonna
nighttime.
Be able to get a long rest in? Then should we cut Magni loose?
So, well, that's the other part that we're at. Magni is looking around. He's kind of got some suspicious glares, looking in Nargle's direction. He definitely has a crossbow bolt sticking out of his throat.
That could have been orcs.
And he is like all the orcs are dead. He's looking at the remaining 4 of you. I fulfilled my bargain.
I'm hidden.
Well, okay, yeah. He's not looking at Nargles or at Foggle.
Hiding in the bushes.
It's fulfilled. Go. We'll make sure no more crossbow bolts happen.
Okay. He turns, kind of gets his bearings, and basically walks back towards the mountain peaks that you guys came from.
Nargles.
The only thing he's holding is his axe.
Nargles, hold your fire. He was our ally.
Oh, I said, yeah, I gotta pee real quick. I'll be back.
No. Oh yeah.
Nargles, no.
Hang on a second.
I just got to urinate. I'll be right back.
We have a goblin with us. A goblin is an evil creature.
I'm a
And yet one of
halfling.
our
I'm not
allies,
evil.
there is nothing different from the goblin to the giant. Any creature can be good.
I'm a halfling. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not actually a goblin. Damn, I don't have that spell.
Ironclaw, you spot Foggle. He is currently not hiding very well in one of the pine trees in the center of camp. You actually notice it shaking a little bit.
I go up and say,
Who is he talking about to? To me or?
to you.
I'm just in the center of
Nargles,
camp. I haven't
if
moved
you kill
anywhere.
the giant, you are an enemy of Dragon Shield.
I just need to urinate. I'll be right back.
No, you don't. Do
I
not
do.
lie
It was
to
a rough
me.
fight. I need to
Do
urinate.
not lie to me. We have
I'm not
adventured
lying.
together for 5 years. I know what your plan is. If you want the share of your loot, leave the giant.
We'll kill him on the field of battle in the future, I'm sure.
All right.
Isn't that
Not
kind of
gonna
the
tell
point?
you I told you so. When we come across them again, that's on
Yeah.
you.
We
So,
don't have to kill the giant. The giant fought with us honorably, and he
How
saw
many
that
towns-
we treated him honorably.
How many towns is he going to kill when he leaves after here? How many people is he going to eat? How many families is he going to destroy as we just let him wander
Boggles.
off?
How
Boggles
often
gonna
do
pipe up and
goblins
I
kill
support whatever
towns,
plan
kill other
that advances the
creatures?
story.
We have a goblin with us. Yes, he says he's a halfling, but if he was, wouldn't he know the halfling tongue? Of course he's a goblin.
He
But
knew
we
me.
still let him adventure with us.
Nargle actually knew me before I was a goblin.
He's a halfling.
No, he's not. We're not fools.
I
I
didn't
can
grow-
see he's a goblin.
I didn't grow up in a halfling settlement. I never learned halfling. I'm sorry. I grew up in a human settlement.
But
All right.
we
all
don't
the extra
judge
blood
him for
on
being
your
a
shoulders.
goblin.
What's up?
All the extra towns that he pillages and kids that he kills and mothers and parents that he murders, that's on your shoulders. Yours and Bahamut's. I'm gonna leave it at that.
If he murders them, we'll deal with that then. But there's a chance for him to be redeemed. Maybe he saw that the small folk actually do have some value and do have honor.
I'm not sure the last
He was
lesson he
just
took
saving
away,
his own
but that's all right. We'll kill him the next time he's ransacking the village. Let's, you know.
Let's pray that he finds more guidance than that,
Yes,
than just
indeed.
selfless destruction.
I don't think Bahamut would want you to let him go. All right,
I
let's
think
go. Let's get
Bahamut
some rest.
would recognize
I
that it
think
is possible for evil creatures to be good or good creatures to be evil, and that sometimes you have to judge anyone on an individual basis.
That's what we were doing. We were judging him.
I think we ought to take advantage of this nice camp the orcs have left us and finish our long rest.
Oh, there's a lot of gore around here. We should go back to our other camp.
Well, we have all these people.
I'll take first rest. You guys want to go to sleep?
I
No,
was sleeping like a baby.
So where are we camping?
these humans, are they... Do we have some sort of a cover or something to keep them warm, like cloaks off the orcs or anything to help? so
They're
they don't
clothed.
freeze?
They weren't naked. They
Okay.
were part of a caravan. They're wearing the clothing they had for the caravan, so they're doing all right. Especially if like they're no longer in the cages and can huddle by the fire. So okay, so let me roll for a couple random encounters. What's the watch order again?
Ironclaw, Bone
So
Crusher.
Ironclaw, Bone Crusher, Foggle,
Hmm.
and Rallick. Okay.
So how many hours are we resting? 6, 8?
Isn't it after Ironclaw and Bone Crusher, Relic can handle the rest?
Oh, that is. You're right. It's Ironclaw, Bone Crusher, and just Rallick. So let's see. Rallick, I need a perception check from you. Thank you.
I'm sleeping hidden in the bushes, Jason. Just throwing it out there.
You're sleeping hidden in the bushes?
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be like obviously like around, like right next to the fire. I'm gonna be like back a little bit.
Okay,
In
I
the
guess we'll use passive stealth in case you snore.
Sure, that works. I like that idea because not active stealth, so yeah, passive works.
All right.
Was passive stealth a thing before right now or no?
He's being funny.
No, I mean you can make any skill passive technically.
Oh, okay. Just check them.
All right. Rallic, you you do spot one thing. I'll just let you know.
What was that? I didn't catch that, Jason.
I'm sending him a message. It's up to
Okay.
him what he wants to relay.
Nargle sneaking out of camp. I wish like delayed bombs were a thing.
Okay. Yeah, long rest completed. You get through the night.
All right.
Effects.
Did we level by the way or no?
Let's see. Anyone who has aid needs to draw. Oh, nobody has aid. All right. And rest. Long rest.
Ralph could probably send a message into Nargle's head, so.
Okay, you could just talk to him in tells.
If you don't know how to do that, you can type /T the player name.
There is
Or
nothing
W
that John does not know how to do in Fantasy
No, I
Grounds.
meant more.
I guarantee you.
I meant more for Corey's sake.
You can type whatever you want, just drag it over their portrait.
That was the next thing I was
Yeah,
going to say.
you just type it and drag and drop it onto their portrait.
I like that you just assumed I was telling John versus Corey.
I did. Well, John was the one who said I would send him something, so.
Right, but I just assumed that you said they could handle that until something Corey wanted to respond back.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's weird. You know what? Screw Rabbit. I hate Rabbit. Okay.
Do you want me to take care of it for you?
No. So, you full rest. I have given everyone a full rest.
Do we level or no?
What?
Do we level or no?
No.
I couldn't remember if we leveled or not. Sorry.
God, you're so spoiled. No, you did not level.
Sorry. All right.
So,
okay, guys, we do a clever bit of role play real quick to polish off that level.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
So you arrive in Bryn Shander.
Okay.
So,
You get back to Bryn Shander. The prisoners are extremely happy to be home. Was it the sheriff who sent you, I believe?
yes.
I think that
Yes.
was.
It was
That was the chick with the Scottish accent or whatever, right?
Or maybe it was the speaker.
The speaker. Well, the speaker, yes, said, yeah. She tells you, since you've done that, that you went and saved the kid. If you, she has a letter she writes you for her aunt, Minerva Coldwater, who she's in Waterdeep and is in charge of the Moon Maid. I'm sorry, the dancing wave, and that'll take you anywhere up and down the coast you need to go. You also, I'm trying to think who gave you the. No, not that one.
The sheriff wanted us to find the boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm trying to remember which guy was the sheriff. Oh, Markham Southwell.
Yeah.
So Markham Southwell is thrilled when you get back. The he basically asked you to tell him what happened. So you found you can see obviously you found the boy. So you slew his captor. You slew the giant.
No, we let him go.
He visibly kind of he blanches at that. He's like, was he too tough to defeat? Did you narrowly
Oh, no,
escape?
we had him prisoner.
Why would you let him go?
He struck a bargain to kill orcs and free these other prisoners with us.
Well,
He slew very many orcs and helped free these other women.
He fought with honor.
I don't know that I agree with you, based on the giant-sized hole he left in our wall. But I wasn't there, and you've brought the boy back. Will we at least not see him again? Was he critically maimed?
He was very hurt.
He had a crossbow bolt to the jugular, so probably a little while before we see him.
And
we
we
also
stole.
agreed not to visit Bryn Shander again.
Well, good for one of the 10 towns. Very well. My thanks for returning the boy. He doesn't have anything else. He's kind of he does seem rather flabbergasted. In the time you're in Bryn Shander, Sirac approaches you again when you're at a tavern or whatever. Takes the time to try and find you, and he says he thinks he has an idea. He's looking at an old journal back when he used to be interested in who his father was. That Arda Cimber is rumored to carry an artifact known as the Ring of Winter. And if the giants were looking for his father, that's probably why. I mean, kind of lines up that he's got some incredible artifact and the giants are looking for him. Best chance of finding, though, would be to check with the Roaring Horns in Waterdeep. It's the last correspondence he ever had from his father.
I mean,
What
we
are
were
the
only gone,
Roaring
like,
Horns?
2 days. Is there any news about any other giant attacks around the area or anything like that?
No news has come in about attacks on other cities. There have been, there is, one of the ladies that, darn it, one of the ladies that you met, the woman who was hiding in the shadows that Brian went over and talked to, or that you and also that Rallick talked to, or no, it wasn't Rallick. Rallick just telepathically contacted her, right?
Yeah.
I think it
we
was.
chased her down. I chased her down.
I think it was Nargles and Bone Crusher that actually went over and talked to her. Anyway, she approaches you. She reveals to you, her name is Beldora, and she tells you that she is a Harper agent. She was just observing newcomers coming in, and you guys spotted her right away. She was rather alarmed by that. And as you've been asking around about other attacks, she tells you that not only have there been no other attacks around the 10 Towns area, but she received information from a source she can't name that there were a lot of inquiries about Arda Cimber before the attack. And that they think that's why it came to Bryn Shander, because all the inquiries said he was last seen here. Although apparently there was some confusion between him and his son. But that's why they came here and not anywhere else. If you are amenable to it, I could use a favor. I need to have someone check in make contact with a gnome who is in Hundlestone, which is the road southwest.
Is that on the way to Waterdeep?
It would
Okay.
be. If you were going to take the road back, it would be on the way to Waterdeep, yes.
Great idea, boss. 2 birds with 1 stone.
All right. Is everybody okay with making our way to Waterdeep and checking out the Roaring Horns?
By the way, did we receive any payment for returning? Just real quick, Jason. Did we receive any payment, Jason, for returning those people or no?
No.
I just want to verify. Okay.
They don't have anything. They lost everything when the orcs attacked.
Okay. Okay.
Did the orcs
So-
have gear still? I mean, I assume that we'd get them to carry as much as they could of their own belongings back, too.
Yeah, but I mean, their own belongings was basically, bolts of cloth and stuff like anything that couldn't be eaten. And most of the goods up here are either clothing or food. So
I just wanted to make sure they
From what
were-
we got in the
Okay.
chest, I would like to give a portion of my cut to those prisoners so they can try to kind of start over, and then the rest I'm going to give to the town due to the destruction.
all right, you know what? That's a good time to look at the split everyone's got.
So,
So-
we don't think they're deliberately withholding funds for not killing the giant.
Oh, the town?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
If you actually ask around about it, apparently the sheriff had like medals made for you guys,
Nice.
that and had scripts written up that would have declared you the defenders of 10 towns, and you would have been able to stay. Like your coin would not have been welcome at any inn or tavern in the 10 towns.
I'm used to that being a goblin.
But yeah, the different kind of not any good.
Yeah.
So apparently he decided to withhold that.
Okay.
Going through the stuff you guys have, I'm seeing there's gems, cask of ale. Is there anything you guys don't want to sell in your inventory or in your party
Party inventory?
stuff?
Okay,
Let's see. The Mariner
There was
splint
that-
armor. I think you guys decided you were going to sell that.
Cloth of gold vestments.
A
Shield.
potion of fire breath.
What if a dead trout?
Because someone opened the bag. And
It was
took
in
from
a
the
giant's bag.
Huh. I guess I missed.
I
that
could have
part.
sworn I remember Corey saying, "Does anyone want a dead trout?" So
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I
he
think
went through the
so.
list. So who's
I
getting
couldn't
the?
remember if it
Are you
was
selling the
Good
potion
idea.
of fire breath, or is someone going to take it?
I say we
That's
keep
the-
consumables.
Fire.
Yeah.
So who's going to get the potion of fire breath?
I'll take the potion of fire.
I'm
breath.
more curious about those dice. How
Okay.
nice are those dice?
Iron Claw, potion of fire breath. The dice, they're
Yeah.
just, I mean, they're nice. Okay, Foggle wants the dice. Anything else? Because otherwise, I'm going to sell it at whatever percentage you guys can get.
I don't want anything else.
Mariner splint armor, nobody. Okay, who's going to do the selling for this?
I have high charisma.
I've got +5 charisma.
I have.
What? You need +2?
This is
I'm
going to
sorry,
be
I've
on.
got- I've got +2.
I mean, it
charisma,
depends
so-
who's selling, which skill it's going to be. Probably persuasion or persuasion or deception. It depends which route you're going to sell this stuff.
Well, if we're lying about our identities, I get advantage on the deception. So if we can figure out a way to lie about our identities while doing it, just throw that out there. Otherwise, I'm proficient in both. I have +6 to both.
Okay, I say you sell it then.
All right.
Let's
Iron
not.
Claw.
Whoa! Did I hear that right?
What?
Foggle's going to sell everything?
Yeah, but Iron Claw's gonna go with him.
Oh, all right. Well, you're going to ruin any deception check he has then.
Yeah.
Any
Yes.
deception check? I've got
No, I mean you're just going to ruin it by being there. Like this big giant paladin standing there, making sure he doesn't gamble. Like
well, wouldn't I?
maybe
increase-
Nargles should go. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
You guys
That
wait
works.
just outside the door. Make sure we
Yeah,
don't.
do we have persuasion or is it just deception?
I get advantage on deception.
If Foggle and Nargles are selling it, it's going to be on the black market. In which case, deception.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, I figure out a way to lie about ourselves. Like if I lie about our identity, I can get advantage on it.
Here,
Yeah.
you want to use my hat?
Sure.
You can look like a halfling. instead
Yeah.
of a goblin.
I'm not second guessing selling the Mariner split armor, especially considering we're going to be on a ship.
That is up to you. I will not use it. So
I just wonder it not for all time use, but I'm wondering if it might be.
Did we detect magic on this figurine and all that good stuff on the
Yes.
chalice?
Yes,
Okay.
you've identified the stuff that's magical.
I don't know that I would keep magic armor for that
I'm
one
gonna
time.
flip that down. Everybody just got a bunch of money. And then
I agree.
where's our? I need a deception check to determine how well you can barter.
Are you gonna?
I need a deception and
Go
a
ahead,
persuasion
Falco.
actually,
Yeah, I'm gonna do deception,
and a persuasion.
and I'm trying to
Let's do
disguise myself
both.
as a goblin. So I'm kind of like I'm gonna wear his hat and try to look like more like a halfling. Lie about it.
Okay. And a persuasion check. Nargles, are you taking it the moment it hits his pocket?
Well, as we're walking down the street.
Okay. Gotcha. I need a persuasion as well, Foggle.
Oh, for me, I thought he was doing that. Okay, I'll do persuasion.
I don't care who does the persuasion. You guys can pick.
I have,
Yeah,
what do
buddy.
you have, Corey? I have +6. Okay, I'll do
You
it.
do it. I'll
All
let you.
Okay.
handle this one.
You managed to pull down. Let's see. 8% more than you normally would have
Nice.
gotten.
Nice.
Let's-
So,
On our way back, let's go have a drink.
Yeah, on the way back.
which
Hey,
worked
we
out
used
to.
5%.
Yeah, Lake Shack's not far from here. They got great drinks.
So, Nargles, my only question is what you guys took going to get split fairly besides what you take from Foggle?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll split it fairly.
Okay, then everybody gets
You gotta see it.
377
Not
gold
that
for that stuff. Foggle,
Yeah.
Corey will tell you how much you get to keep because he
What?
robbed you blind.
100 gold.
What?
Hey,
So-
dude, you're about to have a great night of gambling.
I feel like since I'm
Yeah.
going haggling, I would know that,
I'm gonna take you out to get some drinks. I know your weakness. I'm gonna get you
And,
drunk.
I
We'll
walk
take
up
you
to
gambling.
Foggle. I walk up to Foggle and I give him 16 gold because
Nice.
that's how much I owe him.
Okay.
And
Gold?
I give-
So you
I
have
give
a.
gold.
You guys
I've
need to
already-
work out how much gold gets taken from Foggle and get. Or actually, you could just leave it on Foggle, but Foggle,
Yeah.
you need a separate note that is how much money you really have.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah,
call
you got
this
100 G's.
actual 116.
And I give 69 gold to Bone Crusher.
How much?
69. Insert Nick joke here.
I don't know.
It's a bit of a long walk for that one, but I'll take it. All right.
Is there a bank I could trade my gold pieces for platinum pieces?
Money changers.
Money changers.
Yeah.
So what does that cost for me to do? I got 900
Money
silver
changer's going to
pieces,
take
and
1%.
So 900 silver would be how much in gold?
Isn't that
90.
90 gold?
90?
Yeah. So he's gonna
Well,
take
89
gonna take a gold.
Okay,
so you'll get 89 gold.
So,
And 1,030 gold pieces would be how many platinum pieces?
10 per platinum, right?
Yes. it's
It
all
used to
been
be 5 in older editions, but now it's 10 per platinum. It's really throwing me off.
I like it. The math is nice, much rounder now.
Yeah.
So what's that? 93 plat?
I like to call it plat. You're such an EverQuest player.
I have
You guys didn't call it PP?
PP.
That's a joke.
Maybe we're typing it. Not
That's
when
a
we said
joke.
it.
Nobody called it PP.
When you're auctioning, my type PP. But yeah, we didn't call it PP. We still call it plat.
So 1% transaction for changing.
Yeah, if you want to change it up,
Yeah,
it's just
so
1%.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, Jason,
Yes.
Platinum piece.
I'm giving that much to the. Giving some to the people who were captured, and
Okay.
the rest is going to the town.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, they're very happy with that.
How much did the night out for Fargo cost me? I got him drunk and he was spending gambling.
Oh, I don't know how much could he possibly be worth. He is not a cheap drunk. 8 gold.
Nice, nice. So how much money did I lose?
Oh, of your 100?
Yeah, 116 or whatever. Yeah.
What game are you playing? And
I
are you
got a-
cheating?
Dragon dice. I don't know what's that. Seven dragon Annie. I don't know.
You just got those new pearl dice, so
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Dice. Craps, right?
yeah.
I don't know.
Why did some of these not sell?
I
Oh,
don't
I
know
see.
shit about gambling. I don't. I'm too cheap to gamble.
So it just depends if you're trying to cheat at dice or not. If you are, it's sleight of hand. Otherwise, it's just going to be intelligence checks.
I'll definitely cheat. That's more his
Okay,
style.
sleight of hand.
All right, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. There it is.
Could actually pull out Xanathar's Guide and use the actual gambling book.
He's gonna
You lose
bust.
everything quickly.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you lose everything like right away. You maybe even just got caught and someone just took the money.
Holy
Nice.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah, it was some pretty bad cheating.
Easy come, easy go.
That's the spirit.
Or you pretended to know the
Are you
rules, but you
loaded?
didn't really.
Hang on, wait. I want to bet the dice.
Okay, delete the
That's
dice
it?
then. They're gone.
Oh, really? I can't
Yeah,
bet-
you lost
okay.
the dice. Yeah, you probably
Shit.
lost the dice anyway. Like you bet more than you had, and they took the dice.
Okay. Well, I still have my clothes, so I'm ahead.
Maybe.
Come
I
on,
figure
buddy.
you wouldn't give
I'm
the
still
cloak
gonna
away.
Treasure.
Depends on how good the hand, Jason. Depends on the hand.
All right.
All right, so there goes the dice. That's disappointing. So skills. Okay. Inventory.
Sir Beric, do you guys remember him?
0.
That was the dark-skinned knight that ran into the Goliaths at first when you guys were heading to the burning center of town.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sir Han?
Sir Beric.
Sir Barrick.
So
Okay.
Barrick the Bold. Yeah, I remember him.
Oh, Nyleth. Order of the Gauntlet. has
Yeah,
symbol
Sir
of
Beric
victory.
Nyleth. Yep. He excuse me. When he hears that you're going to be heading south, he wants to take the time to warn you that you should look out for, not warn you, that you should look out for Sir Laniver Strail, a follower of Tyr, if you get as far south as Neverwinter.
Sir Laniver's Trail.
Yes.
He's a paladin of Tyr, you said?
Why should we look out for him?
He
I'm
was
sorry, am I
hoping
there?
if you, yeah, assume that he catches you guys at a tavern. If you should, if you happen near Neverwinter, if you could look him up and just tell him that Sir Beric is still up here looking for the Weevil, he would appreciate it. Just to try and keep other members appraised of what he's doing. He's a member of the Order of the Gauntlet, and he wants them to know where he's at. Because he hasn't
He's
been able to
looking
check
for
in.
the Weevil?
Yeah. Yeah, a
Doesn't
Weevil
like-
was a rogue dwarf that's at large up here.
Yeah.
Beric asked you about him when he first met you, if you'd seen anyone of that description.
All I know of the Weevil is the Weevil wills, or the Weevil weaves as the Weevil wills.
Yeah,
And it won't fall down.
he's afraid you got hit in the head too hard.
Yeah.
So,
Weevil wall, don't wall down? Yeah. Sorry, I got nothing.
Yes, we will certainly deliver the message if we go that way.
I appreciate your help.
And Jason, as we exit Bryn Shander, I assume we're going to go through the southwest gate. I did promise the stable boy that I would make reparations for the damage that Shiffinar did when it broke out during the giant attack. So
Okay.
I want to do that.
It's well, whatever you want to give him, because the stable boy won't accept it. He said the stable's already been repaired, and if not for your intervention, I'd probably be dead.
Okay, then I just bow to him and say it was our pleasure and whatever.
Okay. As you're heading out of the gates of Bryn Shander, you hear a familiar dwarven female calling down from the top. Nargles, don't go, me lad. No, just kidding.
Nice.
She
Don't worry, my darling. I'll be back.
she actually comes down as you're approaching the gate. She comes down to stop you, and she addresses all of you. She hasn't really decided which of you guys is the lead. She asks if, by any chance, you would be heading near Ironmaster.
What's
Where might
that?
that be?
It's a dwarven settlement on the western coast of Ten Towns. You can see it, or let me resume the map a little bit here. You can see it better. Boop. Sync view. Matter of fact, we're going to switch to alternate cams, and I'm going to stick this camera up here. We're going to go with a big map.
That works.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, sync client view. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Apparently, I had that map centered on this one. My bad. Okay, I have fixed that now. Iron Master's basically, you'd go up the Iron Trail north of, once you go past Hundlestone. She wanted to know if you could go there and see if they could meet with one of the representatives of the Brighthelm clan. That's her clan. And see if they could send reinforcements to Bryn Shander with you leaving.
Do they? It's a dwarven community. Do they have good weapons down there we would know of?
Well, they're the best. They're dwarven, obviously. But the dwarves of Ironmaster don't allow dwarves inside their non-dwarves inside their lands. If you were to just head towards Ironmaster and stop at one of their menhirs and wait, some dwarves would eventually come up to you.
I tip my hat and disguise myself into a dwarf. What about this? Will this do? Give her a wink.
She blushes a little bit at that, and kind of looks you up and down and says, "Well, which one are you for real?"
Maybe later you can find out.
Dwarf in life, halfling in the bedroom.
She says, "Well, if you ever make it back this way, then I guess maybe I'll find out."
Absolutely.
She said, "Not that I'm really particular."
Falco's gonna step up and slick back his bald head.
No, he's not.
Family style.
So, there's the idiocracy quote. We knew it was coming.
You didn't know that.
I
I'll
did.
flip her a platinum and
I
say,
did
"I'm
know
ready when
exactly
you
that
get
that
back."
was coming. She says, "Well, that will get you into closer to Iron Master, but it won't help with your friends. But if you can deliver this message, I'm sure he'll pay you."
Okay, we'll take the message.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
See
sort
what
of
the
on the
message
way.
is, or
We
no?
can go back down the Iron Trail and then back up to Hundlestone. That's cool.
Well, you go down Ten Trail to Hundlestone, and then
Oh,
instead
then
of
cut.
turning for the Northern Means, you would instead take Iron Trail.
Do we actually know what the
Because I
message
don't
is?
have it.
It's sealed.
Okay.
You guys don't have the map? Sorry.
No.
No.
Share sheet.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sorry, I forgot. I already have it. Whenever I open the player client, I automatically open the two maps that we use.
Well, I didn't know about saving maps until after we'd done
Right.
this one.
You should save it right now.
I did.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm going to close Bryn Shander. Finally done with that portion of our lives. So,
I want to go back to Bridge.
okay, the gates are
Did we,
closed.
were we able to buy mounts?
It's like
Or
7
no?
days to die. It's after dark. The gates are closed.
I think we
I'm sorry,
we
what'd you
have
say,
Yeah,
Nargles?
didn't we just take our wagon with us? We
Yeah,
already
the
had a
wagon.
wagon.
Yeah, you've got a wagon with 2 horses.
Oh, okay. All right.
If you want,
Yeah, that's good.
if you want to do something different, you can. But
No, I'm good.
okay,
Ironclaw even spent time building like bunk beds and stuff.
Yeah, it's
that's
tricked
right.
out,
He
man.
did. You have the pimp my wagon treatment going on. So, you head south along the 10 trail for Hundlestone. Why did Jen just message me? She
'Cause you're
messaged
fucking
me. Yes, I fed the cats. Um, so, as you're moving along the 10 trail, there's just some shrubs among patches of moss-covered rocks. It's a pretty barren trail that passes through the mountains here on the way to Hundlestone.
Okay.
So, the once you arrive in Hundlestone, it's already a little bit greener on this end. I mean, still snowfall, but like you can see patches of grass and trees poking up as you're coming down out of the mountain pass from Bryn Shander. You arrive in Hundlestone after, I think that's 3 days. Yeah, it's about 3 days journey. It's fairly uneventful, and you arrive at the settlement of Hundlestone.
Question, Jason.
Yes.
Are we supposed to see the green Raven Rock pip on the map?
The what?
On to the east of Bryn Shander, there's a Raven Rock with a little pip on it. A green pip that you can click on. It says quest location, DM map, battle map, handout.
Why is it showing you guys all my map pins?
Oh,
I only see
Only
one
that
map
one.
pin, and I don't see any others.
Only the Raven Rock one.
yeah.
Oh.
I didn't read. I realized what it was. I stopped reading it. So
Do you still see them?
I see that one. Yes, still yes.
There's something wrong with that one, how it's shared.
Okay, I won't
Sorry.
read it. I was curious.
I can't imagine you guys will go to Raven Rock. So anyways,
We are now.
so you don't see any of the other
road
ones?
keeps looping back. No.
All right, there's something with that link that's been shared or something. Let me see here. Oh, I see. Make all links private. Did it go away?
Yes, it did.
Okay. Who knows? Maybe I right-clicked it on accident. I'll report it and see if they patch it. So, you arrive in Hundlestone. It's a lot like Bryn Shander. It's a little bit smaller, but still it's a walled city. Has your normal things you would expect to be there.
Did Magni beat us here?
Well, we came through Hundlestone on our way up to Bryn Shander, but we didn't.
Yeah, we
stop.
started.
Correct.
In
You just
Luskin,
passed through it.
right?
You passed through Hundlestone once before. So what's your plan?
Is this where we're supposed to look for that gnome?
Let's find the gnome.
Let's find the gnome.
Okay.
Who was
What's-
fast?
Do I have any skills that aids with that? Let me look here. Background.
Well, who do you want to ask?
I guess we
I'll
just
check
go
the
to a
thieves
tavern.
guild for
First we see,
Oh,
right?
that's a good
track
idea.
on them.
I mean, my criminal contacts. Let me look here. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw this out there. Is anyone just gonna ask the guard who asked your business?
Yeah.
I'm not, because none of his business.
Okay. I heard one person say yes. Thwip Ironbottom is a pretty famous inventor in Hundlestone. If you need an audience with him, you can usually catch him at his shop. They can give you directions to it.
I dabble in that myself.
Flip
Ooh.
Iron Bottom?
Thwip. Like
Thwip.
like Spider-Man shooting webs. Thwip.
Okay.
Now watch me thwip. Now watch me nay nay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So,
It's actually funnier because it was Corey the one who made that joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's head to his place.
you can easily meet up with Thwip, and he I'm trying to say, you arrive there with Thwip, and he asks you, what brings you here. Beldora told me that you would be coming. What news? Blah blah blah. He apparently has a means. He has a sending stone that he can talk with Beldora over, but
Nice.
they can't deliver like long reports over it. The magic's limited to like 25 words. So it's allowed for a quick message, but she's got like a full report to deliver to him. So yeah, he asked you what happened in Bryn Shander. He heard there was an attack.
Was anything to give him or no?
Yeah, she gave you a leaflet of papers, which he happily takes, which is just notes on who came and went into Bryn Shander. Spy notes.
There it is.
We'll give him the lowdown about what happened.
Okay. He's pretty impressed. He goes through the notes. He seems to read more out of it than you guys did. Like when you looked over it, you didn't see anything, and she was like, you notice she's looking at the pages in the wrong order. Like she keeps flipping back to other pages. You're expecting there's some sort of cipher applied to the pages. But when he gets done, he says, "Okay, well, if Beldora says so." One moment. He goes back to behind one of his counters. He digs through some junk. There's metal and pots and stuff banging all over the place, some springs. And he pulls out a tiny dog that's made of metal. It has little joints and bolts and rivets on it. And it's got a little wind-up spot on the side, and he's got a big copper key. He walks up and presents it to you, and he says, Beldora has a feeling that you're going to be needing a lot in the future. She says that you guys are going to be involved in big events, and that I should lend you some help. So, I give you this, my clockwork dog.
I'm gonna eye it suspiciously.
Clockwork.
Okay.
All right. NPC clock complaint.
What does it do?
What's he do?
Well, it's a dog. He sticks the key in the side of it, and he cranks it for a little while, and he gets done, and the dog starts making, and as soon as he stops, there's this little whirring noise, and all of a sudden it's like, and like its little tail wiggles, and it goes like, riff, riff.
I pick up a stick and throw it.
The dog looks at you, like it watches the stick, and it looks at you, its little tail's wagging. It's waiting expectantly, and the gnome goes,
Get it.
well, you say get it. He just keeps looking. The gnome goes,
Get the stick.
fetch! The dog takes off and grabs the stick and comes back.
Nice. So does it have other command words?
I programmed all the basic words that you would put in, the dog would respond to. Sit, beg, roll over, play dead. By the way, as he's saying these, the dog is like freaking out, like having a seizure doing all the stuff he says.
Does it attack?
Yes. He looks at the dog and he goes, not right now. And the dog sits and goes calm. And he goes, that would be Secum.
Okay, sick him.
Yeah, so
How do we stop that?
what do you mean?
When we need him to stop attacking, what do we say?
Oh, heal?
Okay.
Does it have a name?
I just call it dog, but I suppose you could name it whatever you want. It's just a machine. You have to understand that.
Yeah.
We should be ironic and name it Cat.
Dog is a great name.
Can I ask him what he knows of Artis Cimber?
Isn't that an adventurer?
Okay.
I'm sorry, I that's all I really know. I thought he was an adventurer who's rumored to have lived for a long time. Like, unusually long for a human.
Okay.
Should I know more about him?
You know as much as we do now.
Oh. Well, if you're looking for him, last I heard he was in Waterdeep.
Thank you.
Right. Well, if there's anything you need, anytime you come through Huddlestone, let me know.
Do you have any other trinkets that may aid us in our quest to rid the world of chaos?
Unfortunately, no. I mostly just invent things to help the miners here. By the way, Huddlestone is a mining settlement. I mean, it's what it is.
Yeah.
However,
specialty bolts.
I have quite a few, actually. I have some self-setting bolts. I have some explosive bolts I've been working with recently.
Yes.
They're on the drawing board still. Well, what's left of my drawing board. If you ever should find yourself passing through Everland, though, seek out a Harper wizard there named Crowan Valhero. He is at the Moongleam Tower, and he's a powerful wizard, and he's been known to sponsor adventurers.
And where was that at?
In Everland.
I didn't catch the name.
Crowan
Oh.
Valhero.
Yeah. Anything that would progress those explosive bolts on quicker? Do you need Some financial support?
I mean, I'm always looking for investors, but would you be interested in investing in our
Yeah.
infrastructure?
I need a specialty bolt smith that can do some really cool stuff with bolts.
Okay, what are you? All right. Well, the rest of the party can split up and do the things they're interested. Corey, what are we looking for here?
Explosive bolts, like once it is in and does the actual piercing damage, then it'll explode from within.
Okay. So we're talking. All right, I'll think about it. He would be willing to see what he can do. Like it's not going to be overnight, but
No. Maybe on the next trip back. Will
yeah.
5 plat help with the investment?
How much?
5 plat?
Uh,
5 PP?
he kind of looks. Well, hold on. First, let me tell Corey, the fellow tinkerer, that you know that would be an insulting amount. Like that wouldn't even be enough to get materials to get started.
What about 50?
You're talking more like 500 gold investment.
You have.
Or that would be 50 platinum.
PP?
Yeah, 50 PP.
Okay. I'll
Don't
give him
forget
50
you have
PP.
Foggle's gold too, so I mean, feel free with that too. Whatever.
No, Nargles has got a sense of honor. He doesn't
Yeah.
spend your money.
Yeah, I'm not going to spend your money.
Well, he's
That's all
investing it for us.
Yeah, he could. 50 platinum would get him the materials to give an earnest attempt.
Done.
Okay.
Does he have anything else that seems useful for adventurers? Or
Most of what he has is mining equipment. He has. He's working on a helmet that has a light on it, but it's incredibly loud right now, and it's more like a strobe light than a continuous light. But he's got a thing like that, if that might be useful. He said that they stopped using it because some of the miners are getting seizures. So, but most of what he has is like self-sharpening mining picks. He has been doing some work with gas detectors, and piping in ventilation, stuff like that. He was harnessing thermal heat for a while, but then there was an explosion. So, but that, these things happen when you're advancing technology.
I mean, if he's got like gas detectors and stuff, does he have gas masks and things like that?
Nothing fancy. I mean, he hasn't like tried to develop anything like a gas filter or anything.
Does he have anything that would help breathe underwater? Help with breathing underwater?
He has a port. No, it's just a portable air sac that has a one-way valve on it. It would extend how long you can breathe underwater by about a minute.
I thought you were going to say, like, a straw.
A really long straw. But it's made of metal and it's collapsible. He has a collapsible 10-foot straw. It collapses into a 5-foot piece.
It also works as a 10-foot pole.
Right. As long as you don't push hard on it, because it'll collapse.
Yeah.
Or put it in a void of annihilation.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's a collapsible 10-foot pole. How short does it collapse? 5.5 feet. There's got to be some overlap, right, for the joint.
Can I refill my bolts while I'm in town?
Sure. Yeah, just assume that happens.
Where is Everland?
Everland is... Man, it was along a river. I remember.
I couldn't find it.
Okay. With what?
What?
With what?
The Sword Coast map.
Take a loan.
Okay.
Loan shark.
There's no loan. Okay. There's no loan sharks in Hundleston.
No?
No, it's a mining town.
Fine, alright. I'm gonna walk around for a little bit, offer to let people pay me to throw rocks at me or for hand jobs or whatever. Get some guys trying for cash. And then go hit some gambling scenes.
Okay.
If I'm not saying he's gonna be successful,
I'll suck your dick for some copper.
It's very
That's what
messed
comedy.
up.
Yeah, he needs his fix.
But you
Do I
just
see
lost
him
all your money
struggling?
yesterday.
I know.
No,
So he's
that
in
was
good
3 days
health.
ago. Never mind. It's been
Yeah.
3 days since you lost all your money. I'm
Do I see
trying
him
to.
struggling?
No, you're busy shopping or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, this is while you were shopping. Um, okay, I guess performance.
Oh, this is so terrible. And we don't actually have to roll and play it out. By the way, I'm okay with skipping that part of it.
Dude, if you want to do it, go for it.
No.
All right, you all right. You managed to fill your evening. You don't really get a lot of money, but you do lose a hit point.
I got hit by a
Like
rock.
you'll get it back when rested, but like one rock hit you really good.
Nice.
Uh, well, damn it, I can tell you. Hold on.
What?
I was trying to tell him where Everland is, and I'm failing.
I don't see it on this map.
I don't either. It's really bothering me because I thought I knew where it was. Hundlestones, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's definitely not on the map.
Quest. Everland. I've got a link to it.
Like, is it one of the 10 towns?
Player
Probably
map.
one of the small town not worth putting on a map.
I've even got a damn map of it. You kidding me? DM map, Everland. It's situated on the banks of the Ravin River. It's one of the North's most active mercantile communities. Thick
Where's the
stone
Ravin
wall
River?
encloses the city, pierced in 5 places by gates.
Most of these rivers aren't named.
It's along the Ravin River.
I don't see that.
I wish I knew more about fantasy.
It's on a different
About
map. It's above the high forest.
High Forest. Where's the High Forest?
It's to the east of Yartar. It's not on this current map.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, my map's too small. What the hell?
Something personal problem.
Sword
wonder
Coast
why-
map it's further inland.
Yeah, I wonder why my map is so skinny. Oh well.
okay, so it's just further in.
Okay,
That's good.
yeah, east of Yartar. He's got it controlled there.
All right, thank you.
So-
map of Jason, make it look bigger.
I might just grab a different map. This has got all my pins on it, though. It's really nice. So, done with that. I guess I'll put the Clockwork Dog in your inventory. So, anybody else?
I'm good.
All right. Morning arrives, and you're ready to set out from Hundlestone and head towards Ironmaster.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
look for one of those guard houses or whatever.
Where's
they're called.
Ironmaster again? Oh, up there. I see north.
South
Up
and then
northwest.
I see
Yeah.
it. I
Okay.
was looking to the
Is
southeast.
that rocky terrain, or can we cut across? Is it
You
mountainous?
could cut across, but it's deep snow.
We have a wagon. We should just follow the
Yeah,
road.
the wagon could not cut across. All right, it's just a day's travel to get down to the Iron Trail and start heading up. Very quickly, you arrive at one of the guard posts. When you arrive there, there are it's kind of a domed building. Not domed, kind of octagonal. It's got, you can see peep sights at the top edge, within a big heavy roof over it and smoke coming out from a fire. It looks like it must go deeper underground because it's really small, but you see multiple dwarves coming out of it. The whole thing's probably 10 feet across, but you've seen at least 5 dwarves come out of it.
It's like an anthill.
Basically. So, when you start to approach, you see a pair of dwarves come out, and you can see 2 more dwarves up at the little peepholes with crossbows. They They don't seem threatening. They come out and stand and hold their hand up to stop to stop your approach, and call out, "Who are you? What is your business in the Ironlands?"
Aldrich Brighthelm sent us from Bryn Shander.
Ah,
Message.
how is the young lass?
She's gonna be better when I get back.
Are you a dwarf or a halfling right now?
Good one,
I'm a
boss.
dwarf.
They both look and they're like, she could do worse.
Yeah.
You got a message, you say? Message for who?
For whatever clan she was.
The bright something wasn't the bright
Brighthelm.
Stern? Brighthelm? That's
Yeah.
it, thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can leave the message with me. I'll see that they get it.
We have to deliver it personally, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sounds like Albrecht. All right. Well, you'll have to set up camp. I'll send a runner.
Okay.
Okay. He goes back into his thing, back into their little fort, and the door shuts.
Hey, do you guys sell any weapons in there?
Nope.
Come on.
I'll start setting up camp.
I heard you guys are the best.
Yep. Excuse me.
Sound like he's trying to pinch one off. Oh, he's coughing.
Sorry.
I get that.
Good Lord.
Very good.
So,
All right, I'm not gonna-
no, they don't have anything to sell you.
What was that dwarf rogue name that they were looking for?
The Weevil.
The Weevil.
Yes.
I asked them if they've seen the Weevil come through.
They don't know who you're talking about.
Might just be a local criminal of Bryn Shander.
That was the Order of the Helm who was looking for the Weevil.
He
These
must
guys
not
are
have been
dwarves.
known as
Order the
well known
gauntlet.
as I thought.
Or Gauntlet, sorry.
Whoa, easy with that movement on the token there. You guys are about here. All right. Several hours go by. Still nothing.
Did they send a runner out at least?
You never saw anyone leave.
Oh, okay. So maybe underground tunnels.
Yeah, most likely. It's not. After about 6 hours, though, the door opens up and a new dwarf comes out. He looks a lot older than the other ones did, and he walks up to you. Let me find. Where's Albrecht's quest? His name is Gwert Brighthelm. Do I have a picture of Gwert? I do not have a picture of Gwert. He is, as far as dwarves go, his beard actually has like some fine gold woven clasps in it and stuff. He definitely is a noble, and he walks out of the little thing. There's a guard on either side of him. You notice a really big dwarf behind them, carrying a maul casually slung over his shoulder, and he walks up to you. He's carrying a warhammer in his hand casually, and comes to hear your message.
I'm gonna look to the party expectantly and not say a word.
Well, what's her name is asking you to send
Aldrich
reinforcements.
Brighthelm.
Is asking you to send reinforcements to Bryn Shander.
Reinforcements? What's going on there?
There have been giant attacks. Many people were hurt, a few were killed, and the town was damaged.
Are they under attack now?
No, we drove them off.
Oh.
All but one.
Yes.
You say you
Drove
have.
him off too.
You say you brought proof of her word?
Did we bring proof of word? We have the
Didn't
letter
she
right.
give us the
It's a
message?
sealed letter.
She
Yeah,
gave you a. She
sealed
just gave you a
message.
scroll that was sealed that would authenticate that it was her message. Okay.
So send that to him.
Okay. He takes that, cracks it open, he looks at it. It's her seal. He nods and he goes, "All right. Well, I thank you. I'll deliver this message to the elders and we'll try to send help." Aubric says that I should reward you. Reaches in, he reaches down for like his coin purse, and he's got like a velvet pouch, and he feels it, and he kind of, well, this is all I have.
If this is another dog.
He hands a velvet bag to you. And
I'll take it and hand it off.
I'll take it.
Like
Okay.
grovel as I do it, like, you know, take it and then like hold it up, like not worthy.
Let me give him a perception check for that.
What's in the bag?
No, I'm gonna give the dwarf a perception check.
See if I do it to notice my goblin.
He
or
did not notice you're a goblin.
Good.
So, he does mention that you need to take a bath. Like, or more like he's like, you've definitely been on the road for a while.
Yes.
So
Put hard
he
and put away wet.
hands you the bag. The bag feels like it's got rocks in it, by the way.
Can I reach in it and look at it?
Sure. You can just pulling the
That'd be
clasp
rude.
open, you can see it's got like 5 emeralds in it. They're big too.
Nice.
So
My hand
just-
doesn't go any farther into it to reach around like a portable hole or bag of holding or anything.
No, it's normal dimension bag.
It was a nice try.
But you would guess it's 500 gold pieces worth of gemstones.
500 feels more like 250.
Well, if that's all, then I wish you well. Are you headed back for Bryn Shander then?
No.
Have there been any giant activities around this area?
There's been reports out of Fireshare that a mountain ship, they're calling it, was sighted off the coast. A massive boat, supposedly loaded with giants.
Heading south?
He didn't say. It was just off the coast. It was in the fog. I heard about it from an old friend of mine named Dashar Keldabar. She's, I don't know, if you're traveling, she might be useful. For each of those gems, she'd probably train you to ride griffins
Yeah. Where's she located?
in Fireshare.
Her name's Shar Kildabear. Okay.
She'll teach me how to ride a griffin.
Yeah, she's a griffin trainer.
Nice.
Well, this
I
sounds
look
fun.
I look back at the party and say, how amazing would that be?
That would be amazing.
I feel like if we were meant to fly, we'd have wings.
Foggle.
Relic
That
says
settles
follow
it.
me
We
back.
should go to Fireshare.
I say we go to Fireshare.
Okay.
What's her name?
Her name,
Shar Keldabar.
I feel like it's
Dashara
very J-
Keldabar.
Oh, Shara.
Kildabard. No? Not Kildabard?
Keldabar.
That's what
Didn't we
said,
have another quest in Fireshare? What we did.
need
I
to
feel
grab
like-
something. I'll be right back.
Foggle feels like that training to ride griffins is going to be a very dangerous endeavor, but he sees the wisdom in your guys' decision and traveling faster potentially.
Man, there's like 100 places to go. We can look for Artis Simber in Waterdeep. There's also a ship in Waterdeep. We can go to Fireshare, learn the Griffin thing, and check out on the ship. Or we can go see the wizard
Well,
in Everland.
Waterdeep is kind of,
A long way away, very
Oh.
south.
yeah.
It seems like south would be unseasonably warm. I think we should check out Fireshare.
We may be able to get passage on a boat from Fireshare down as well.
Or we can ride griffins.
Or ride a griffin.
Or ride griffins. I don't know how, well, I can always dismiss and bring back Shiffinars. That's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's where the handiest part about Shiffinar is. One
Yeah,
spell and he's
absolutely.
back.
Does his barding go with him or no?
Yes.
Relic, how do you feel about Fireshare?
Sounds great.
Are you getting any mystical vibes from any of these places?
Not yet. I feel like we were needed to be at that moment. I'm sure there'll be more premonitions to come.
So,
I think Fire Shear is 4 of us.
okay.
Adam Corey
I
wanted
I
it too.
vote for whatever the party wants to do because they're so smart.
Well, that's why I said 4 of us.
That's fine. You guys are smart.
So that's
So,
5 of us, then. It's
Let's go do
unanimous.
Griffin training.
all right.
All right.
You make your way towards Fire Shear.
So wait, if we're flying to Griffin, do we have to yell like for the Alliance or anything? Or how does
Yes.
that work?
You have got it exactly.
That's all the training is. So get on the thing and yell for the Alliance. It'll take you where you need to go.
Right. Here.
Nargles, you wanted to go to Fire Shear for the Griffin training, right?
Yeah, who doesn't?
Okay. No, that just makes it unanimous. I just
Who
wanted
does
to make
not
sure.
want to ride a Griffin?
Griffins
That
are so
seems like the
boring.
more thing. I can't wait till you're way up there and your hat falls off.
I will tie it around my chin like an old lady gardening.
We're gonna need some pretty big Griffins.
Okay.
Not me. I'll just
Our
be
Griffins
big.
may be walkers.
Our Griffins may be groundins.
Ugh.
I had to try one.
That was
That was awesome.
no, the opposite. Your lack of sleep is making your terrible puns really terrible.
Actually, Foggles would be Griffins.
All right. You begin the journey back south down to 10 Trail, and then you bank south-southwest to Fire Shear.
I'll be honest, Scott. That joke might be funnier if you tell it a second time.
I just think we're so big, we may be having griff offs and not griffins.
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
no homo.
Jesus. It's getting worse.
Hey, if we're gonna
It's
do
alright, I'll
bad,
scout for you guys. At least you guys know how to
I'm really freaking tired.
All right. Here.
I do want to point out, he said she may be willing to train us. That doesn't necessarily mean she'd be willing to sell us Griffins.
So,
Rental.
I'm going to share this. This is a decently sized map.
I mean, I'd be okay with just being trained.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure down the road I'm going to find a Griffin and want to ride it.
I
Yeah,
mean,
motivation.
anything that increases your skill set is good. You know, makes you more marketable
So-
on the Sword Coast.
We got this here map. As you are traveling along the trail, you see in the distance where the road kind of goes through this little curl, you can see a hill giant that is lumbering along, and it's stuffing anything that looks even remotely edible into a big sack he's dragging behind him.
This here map is loaded for me. Is it loaded for anyone?
I feel like we should test this. Do
Yeah,
I
it's
run
not.
up? It's not yet. I feel like we should run up to him, shout, "Eat me," and see what happens.
Lagging a few
Good.
hundred feet behind the giant's probably 200-300 feet away right now, is not aware of you. You can see a pair of ogres, and it
Alright.
looks like 5 bugbears that are following the giant, walking quite a bit behind it. They seem pretty bored. They're definitely not paying attention. What do you want to do?
I cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
Subtly.
Hey, maybe they're
Okay.
good.
Check off
Maybe
your
we
spell.
can
Apply
be-
mage armor.
I'm gonna do it sneakily.
Maybe they're good.
I'm not letting you roll for
ogres
advantage
and
on stealth
hill
for that.
giants.
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. That's funny.
No, okay.
Are you on Shiffinar?
Crap, why am I losing
Yep.
frames?
All right, I'm not gonna cast
That shit
major
needs
armor.
to
I'm
stop.
gonna use I'm just gonna sneak. How about that?
Hey, at 3rd level, I'm gonna cast Aid on myself, Ironclaw, and Shiffinar.
Okay.
Wow, I feel denied over here.
Okay, Nargles is hidden. Is our plan... What's your plan? Is what I'm really
Should we
looking
sneak
for.
up on
Are we
them
going
or
to
should-
ambush them, or...
Yeah, if they're
Okay.
heading this way, then we don't even
Alright.
have to.
I'm going to put
Well,
you... Yeah, they'll walk right...
Iron.
They're going to walk right through this area. I'm going to put you all on the map.
Alright.
You guys can place yourselves where you want to be. They're going to
Why
come
don't
through the central
Ironclaw
clearing.
and myself go straight at them, and if they want to attack us, then it's a fight. Otherwise,
You guys should hang back so they like run past us to get to you. And we hit them from behind.
yes, we can stay where we're at. Just at the
They're
ready
gonna
in case
they're
they
gonna
want to
come
attack.
from this side.
Okay.
Surprise them.
So just don't attack unless they try to attack us, and then wreck them.
But they're ogres.
You do know they're like chaotic evil creatures. You guys would probably want to kill them.
They're not even real people. They're ogres.
Well, I mean, what's the hill giant doing? It's just picking up things that are edible. Is this like farmland or just out in the woods,
He's
nature?
stealing.
It's
I mean-
walking along the tundra with
Yeah.
2 ogres and a bunch of bugbears following it.
Like, this isn't even normal hill giant land.
Are they stealing shit though? Are we seeing them stealing shit?
If
Or
you
is it
mean
like
like
wild
a
berries?
if you mean like a rotten tree, and it like took a bite and was like, nope, can't eat that, and kept walking.
So it's not like taking like people's sheeps and stuff.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
Did
gonna
you raise
sneak-
Ironclaw and Shiffinar's hit points by 10?
I have not touched
added
it.
aid, but I haven't done.
I
that.
was talking to him.
that now.
So there's
And you have
Foggle,
aid.
Relic,
That's right.
Bone Crusher, Ironclaw. Okay, so your plan is
I
to.
call it disadvantage for attack roll.
Because I clicked the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
Are
Check it.
you oh, so the other 3 are all hiding, right?
I'm hiding too. Yeah.
Yeah. Are Ironclaw and Bone Crusher trying to hide?
No, we're just trying to be out in the road.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
I'm
you're,
So
ready to
if they're
attack.
gonna attack, they'll attack us, and then our buddies will.
Oh, I'm still gonna, even though I'm gonna do Saturday stealth after the mage armor, but I still want mage armor on.
So wait, is this the road where they'll go up like up here and then up here and then
yeah,
around?
they're gonna basically travel this way.
Okay, so shouldn't Shiffinar be like in front of me, or do you want Bone Crusher to take the point on this? Because I got balls.
If you guys are standing out in the open, I thought you would be like here, so the giant would go past the group before
That's
engaging.
fine. I misunderstood that. You're also going to have to remind me how to increase Shiffinar's hit points.
I just have to put his hit points back.
Okay.
As
It's to be 43 then. Or she. I don't think we ever determined.
Sorry.
43.
Thank you.
I thought Shiffinar was a he.
Shiffinar is now a he.
I could be
It's
wrong.
whatever
I
Scott
normally
needs
put
him
you
to
right
be.
there to show that you're on top of the horse.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine.
It's whatever Scott needs him to be.
Okay, so you guys are not rolling stealth then. So we'll have the hill giant show up then. Oh, you guys should all roll initiative.
Okay.
We can see when you're going to act when it happens.
Uh-oh. Very later.
I guess I'll roll for Shiffinar
You did,
here.
did you hear me? I was ready to attack.
I did not hear you.
Yeah, any sound of attack on our group.
Okay.
Can I do something with the fireball?
Shiffinar blip.
if you ready a fireball, then if it's not used that round, it doesn't, or you
Yeah.
use the spell slot.
Fair point. I kind of hate that actually.
It's actually good if you don't do anything the first
I
turn
get-
because they should rush past you and then it's
Mhm.
free.
Yeah.
Okay, so the hill giant is plodding along. He does not see Foggle or Rallick. Let's see.
If he's
Fucking-
not paying attention, I'll yell out in giant. Are you
Sounds-
hungry?
Oh wait, Jason, what is this? Is this a cliff going up or down? or just snow pile or whatever.
I'm trying to see what 40 feet is. Son of a bitch. Oh, one more. Okay. The giant's about 40 feet away when he looks up and sees
About
you.
13 yards.
So if that is, let's see, it's 50, so about 100 feet back. And there's a pair of ogres.
You see
The bugbears are behind them.
Okay.
The bugbears are way back. 2, 3, 4, and 5 bugbears. Okay. So, at this point, that's when the giant stops and you call out, "Are you hungry?" And he goes, "Yes, you look delicious." He drops a bag that he's holding and lifts a great club and is ready to charge, which is definitely an offensive act. Nargles, you're the first person to act, and you have surprise. This is an automatic critical.
Wreck his ass.
I mean, you got to hit him, but you get advantage on the attack, and if it hits, it's a crit. Sneak attack. This could hurt.
This could hurt.
It should hurt.
I believe in you.
What's the one where all the dice have like maxed damage?
That was in 4th edition. You did maximum crits.
That's just 4E for the crit. Okay.
Yeah, you did a max critical. I think it's an optional rule in the DM's guide for 5e.
Tokens are not locked, Jason, just so you know.
Thank you.
You prepping that?
I'm just checking the range.
Y'all good there, Corey?
Somebody's really well hidden because I only see 1, 2.
Sorry, yeah, I was eating.
Corey is very well hidden. I think
So,
Corey.
does it look like he's going to attack?
Yeah, he's
Yes.
attacking. You have advantage. It's an automatic crit if it hits.
Okay, so
I don't see
assassinate.
Corey.
He's south of you. He's stealthed for
Oh,
real.
man, he is.
I am
really
gonna
stepped
switch to
over.
the fantasy
That
grounds
is
map.
Awesome.
There we go. You hit.
Nice.
So add your sneak
Nice.
attack, and then you need to. Is it hold shift,
Yep.
John?
I just use the modifiers.
Yeah, or just pull up the modifier window and click critical before you roll the damage.
Top right, the plus minus thing.
Yeah, the plus minus sign. Click critical and then roll.
Plus.
Plus minus sign in the top right.
Oh, I gotcha.
And that'll force a crit.
Critical. Okay. Incoming.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
Holy shit, that was a little
And
bit
an
sick.
8 on there. Good lord.
God
45 damage. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, so the giant's like, "You look delicious." And he drops the thing and picks up his club, and a crossbow bolt just goes whip right into his throat.
Again?
And I will.
He's a
That's Corey's
hitman.
favorite spot.
That's where he shoots.
Apparently, those explosive ones were already made for him.
Yeah.
And I will stealth.
Okay. You hide in the tree quite successfully. All right. So nobody even sees where you guys didn't see where the shot came from. You're like, Nargles is out there. Rallic, you're next to respond. Unless you want to wait. I mean, if you want to ready something.
How does psionic stuff work with ready? How would you do that?
I would treat it just like spells.
I think he's. Does Ralph know about how fast a hill giant can actually move?
You would assume based on the other giants you've seen, 40.
Okay, he's gonna. Nice one. just use one ice spike.
Okay.
His speed is halved if he gets hit.
And he fails his dex save,
So it's
taking 1 cold damage and half speed.
and then Rock is actually gonna move this way.
Okay. Okay. The hill giant goes. He's hurt.
Off of one arrow.
He's not terribly bright. He's just gonna run towards the last thing he saw hit him. He will take a swipe with his great club.
Does he have enough movement to actually reach and attack?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he only moved like 20. He's got a 10-foot reach too. And
he was like 30 feet away from me at the other spot. I thought I was far enough away.
no, I only moved. Well, you got to remember he only had to move 25 feet, and then he's big, and then he's got a 10-foot reach on top of that. So his center moved 25 feet.
Which is the dash.
No, that was just his
Yeah,
normal
half
move.
movement.
Oh, he's halved. You're right. I'm
Yes.
sorry. He's halved movement. Never mind. I forgot about the halved movement part. Let me back him up. Like it literally just happened and I forgot. That would actually leave him 10 feet short.
Keeping the DM honest.
Yeah. All right. That leaves him 10 feet short. Which means he'll throw a rock instead.
A boulder.
It's a big rock. 22 is a hit.
Alright. Boulder crashes off my...
Yeah, it's going to crash off his shield.
Oh,
22
fire.
damage. You take 2.
Wow.
So as it
Wow.
flies in, like you guys see this ice field like solidify in front of him, and boosh, the boulder shatters off of it, and it's like just shrapnel nicks him a little bit. The giant figured out what happened though. Like he throws and he's like ha 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 ha, like he was just expecting you to just be pizza on the ground at that point. And that's his turn. Oh God, I'm dying. Okay, the bugbears go. God, which one is that? 3. All right. I guess to there. And to there. Nope. Okay. He is done moving. Bone Crusher.
Yay.
Okay. Bone Crusher moves up to the giant.
I just want to hit him.
Okay. You do.
And you do.
Connect with the 24 pretty easily. Not the best hit.
I'm a little sad about that, so that means I... Where's my second attack? Oh, there it is, War Priest.
Yep. Yeah, that one doesn't
Shit.
hit. Okay. Another bugbear goes. And basically goes next to the first one. Okay, and that's his turn. And ogre goes. To there.
Wow.
And Foggle, your turn.
I want to ready a fireball for when the other 4 move.
Sure. What are you casting the fireball on?
I'm gonna cast it like in this general spot.
Actually, I guess you're just readying to cast it. I don't know. Do you have to pick a target at the time you ready it?
Let me say AE spell. I can say.
I know you're going for a round Bugbear 2 or something, so.
Probably
Yes.
All right.
Or somewhere like something like maybe that where I catch just a little bit of him. Whatever.
Sure.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, as
Well,
long as
with
it's
a
in that
knowledge,
general
you just
area,
got
you
to-
can adjust it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shiffinar is not acting independently, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Another ogre goes. And the ogre's gonna go here, and then here, I guess there. And the 3 bugbears all go.
All right.
Oh, I gotta move into there.
I'm gonna laugh if you also
There.
center a fireball on yourself while
Yep.
doing this.
Yeah, double fireball.
That's kinda why I'm in this
You know
high
Nick will
risk,
take
high
credit for
reward.
a twin spell too.
And
Okay.
You know what? I'm cool with
All right,
The way I
Foggle.
look at it, honestly, the reason I'm this far forward is I figure I'm due for some,
Does
good
it change
luck
your
here.
initiative, John, when you're ready?
No, it's
I
not
didn't-
one. That's one position.
I didn't think it does. Okay, Foggle, go ahead.
All right, so is it on the corner or the corner of the square, right? Not the middle square?
At the
Or draw a
corner.
circle?
Draw it from the corner.
Okay, it's 20 feet, right?
Yep.
Ooh, I can't quite. How many squares have to hit an ogre for it to count, by the way?
You have
Just
to
one?
cover the majority of one of its squares.
Okay, so that's right there. I guess both of them,
I
right?
should fix
Well,
that
your
actually.
ogres
The
is-
ogres like that. They were overlapped. Sorry. That ogre wasn't on the center of a square.
Hmm.
That would catch an ogre and 4 bugbears.
If you go up one, you might lose a bugbear for an ogre.
Probably lose 2 bugbears. Yeah.
Like that, with that.
That would catch 3 bugbears and both ogres. Nope. 1 ogre. You're still not covering the majority of that ogre square.
Hang on, let me check something here. With that or no?
No, see that top one, you're not covering half of that square. It'll darken
There,
it
right?
in if you're covering it. That does.
The
So you'll
question is,
catch
do I want to hit
3 bugbears
hit-
and 2 ogres.
Do I want to hit 2 ogres and 3 bugbears, or do I want to hit 5 bugbears? Any opinions?
Well, the fireball that hits you will probably hit the ogre, so.
I think you just want to cast a fucking fireball, and then let's see what happens.
All right, so I'm gonna do it.
Alright, so target those 5.
And that's fireball. I roll right. Yeah, right there.
Uh-oh.
I hate that they don't. I don't get
Fail,
advantage for making
fail,
spells.
success,
That's like-
success.
That's one of the stupidest things about 5th edition. Is like I'm hid. They have no idea I'm here, but my fireball. You know what I mean?
They
I
see
don't
a
know.
pea-sized flame flicker out and waver through the air, fly over their heads, and then detonate. So
No, and then
it's not like it's boom fireball. They see it coming.
Can I use
Um,
Fury? of the-
Apparently, the
No.
bugbears have good deck saves. So now just roll your.
Hang on, checking something. I'm checking Fury of the Small. Is it an action to use it? Hang on. So no. So I need to uncheck one of these.
No,
Just do all the damage with Fury of the
just
Small.
do Fury of the Small separately.
Okay, that works. That works.
Okay.
Wow, you wrecked that one, bugbear.
Yeah, one of the bugbears got jacked. The
then
rest
I'm
take
going
half
to-
damage, and the ogres take 22 each.
That helps.
Or no, I guess one of the ogres took 11, didn't he? Yeah, one of the
you
ogres
killed the
saved.
bugbear.
Yeah, with Fury of the Small.
Nice.
I mean, technically, I probably should have. I'm gonna hit the hits. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Taking one out's good.
Yeah.
That's one less action for them.
Okay, good fireball. Iron Claw.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I forgot. Wild Magic Surge.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Fireball.
63.
Fog cloud
Yeah,
centered on yourself.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Ninja finish. And then I dissipate into a cloud of fog.
Spells.
That's how that goes.
20-foot radius sphere.
Fog cloud.
You're on top of yourself.
So I got to draw from the corner still, right?
Yeah, here, I'm going to put you there.
There. All right.
There.
I move back. Okay.
Spreads around corners and area is heavily obscured. It lasts for the duration until a wind of moderate or greater speed disperses it.
Can I start drawing the Negan whistle? No. I'll quit my behind.
Yeah, good idea. All right,
I
you
should've
are
thought
now,
I should've
you
thought
and the
back when
ogre
you
are now
finished.
heavily obscured. Okay, Iron Claw is charging ahead on Shiffinar.
Yep.
It's like I planned that shit.
And hits with a lance
Yeah,
for
how'd you
9
guess?
damage.
Check off that.
And misses with the second one.
I'm gonna use a reaction and add
Okay.
10 to that.
Okay, that hit.
Oh.
And where's
You can
is the
only
giant
push fate
there,
so
or is-
far.
or is the
I
giant
believed in
supposed
you.
to be back?
Mistakes were
Oh,
made.
he's supposed to be back
Mistakes.
one. Yeah, let's fix that. The giant couldn't, because I thought there was a 10-foot gap. I was zoomed out.
How long does
Okay,
fog
so-
last? Anybody know?
But anyways,
Well,
you're there.
I think I. Okay.
It lasts for, I think, a minute.
Right,
One
man.
hour
Oh, is it up to 1 hour?
on the spell,
Holy
yeah.
shit!
Shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unless there's wind.
There's
Concentration,
not enough
though.
wind to move it. Okay.
Concentration. Do I have to concentrate on it?
By
or
the
no?
way, Scott. Okay, so Shiffinar can still take a disengage action if you wanted, or are you just gonna stay adjacent to Brian?
I want to stay adjacent to Brian.
Okay.
You
I
could
do.
have
I do.
Shiffinar
Made. Da-da.
Might as well
Okay.
just dodge
I'm gonna
once.
cast. No, I'm not. I'm done. I'm done.
You can have Shiffinar dodge.
Yeah, Shiffinar can dodge. That's true.
Shifnar's dodging. Yeah. Okay.
You can dodge a rich.
I drop dodge on Shiffinar. All right. For next turn, is Shiffinar independent or controlled?
For next turn, we'll let him go independently.
Okay. Sounds good.
And typically, what I'll do is when I really care about where I want Shifnar to charge, I'll
Yeah,
control.
just let me know at the start of each round. Otherwise, Shiffinar will act in his best interest for what you're trying to accomplish.
By the way, Jen, Jason, sorry, how's the weather right now? Like wind, cloud, whatever. Is there a wind right now or no?
No, there's no wind.
Okay.
There's not a wind strong enough to dissipate a magical fog. Okay, and that was it. So, start of the next round. Nargles. You are successfully hidden from everything.
All right, I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Giant's big enough that there's no cover.
Assassinate up. All right, incoming.
That is a hit.
Get my sneak attack.
For 18 more damage, critically wounding the hill giant.
And
Nargles
I
is just
will-
all DPS all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this giant's in bad shape. Okay, you, as you fire that shot, a lot of snow falls out of the tree, kind of exposing your position. So you have to relocate a little bit to stealth. It wasn't as good a roll as the last one. Relic,
I'll do it on my next turn.
what do you want to do?
Rock is going to make a nice here. Wait, starting.
You said ice sphere?
Nice shoot.
Sheet. Nice.
Ice sheet, two-side. Point on the ground, 60 feet of the ground, the 20-foot radius center in that point becomes covered in ice for 10 minutes. It's difficult terrain. Anything that moves more than 10 feet has to make a dex save. Yeah, this was hilarious for the ogres last time.
They're not very good at decks.
Nope. Nope, it's not their strong suit.
Again.
And he's gonna kind of. He's gonna try to find some cover from any rocks, but he's assuming the hill giant won't really throw at him, but he's finding some cover from the trees.
Sure, okay, so you're going to take cover.
Yeah.
I would give you cover and partial concealment.
That'll be it.
Okay. The hill giant goes.
He's no longer half speed, but
The hill giant is getting his ass kicked, and will I guess he'll swing his club at the paladin and the horse.
Excuse me.
He's going to swing at Ironclaw. And misses. He sweeps back with the backswing at Ironclaw. And misses that too. Yeah, he's just flailing. There's more blood flying out than his club. Bugbear 3 will go. Oh, Bugbear 3 was not centered. Well, okay. So, how far is that? That is 50 feet. Okay, so he'll move 30 feet. And I guess chuck a javelin into the heavy obscurement.
Does he know where though?
Yeah. You're not invisible, you're just in a fog cloud.
I mean, it's just blind. It's like basically a fog. It says the blind condition. It imposes the blind condition.
Then he's throwing where he saw the fireball come from. He's got a pretty bad hit penalty. I don't anticipate this hitting.
Okay, no problem.
So, because beyond that, you've also got cover. Jesus Christ.
It's 2 minus 5.
So, yep, that's a 3, so he misses. Bone Crusher.
Alright, let's try to redeem ourselves with this hill giant.
Okay, well, that's one way to do it.
I'm going to consider that redeeming.
Wow.
Nice, 13
Okay,
damage.
that's
That was a good hit.
That's decent, yeah.
Decent? Yeah, you're welcome.
That's like a
I'm
bad
just saying,
Nargles
it's
roll.
like
man.
average. That's average damage. I mean, it's decent, you know.
It's like a bad Nargles roll.
I mean, that
Okay, yeah.
damage is okay, but...
Anything else?
Nah, I'm gonna let that go. I feel good with this.
Okay. The ogres go. Ogre 2.
Moving at least 10 feet ground.
Wait, I thought he said to save if he tried to move.
If he's not moving, then I was assuming you're gonna have to.
He can move 10 feet without having to save, right?
It's if you move 10 feet. I think.
Oh, if you move 10 feet, he has to save? What's the reach on an ogre?
Any creature that moves more than 10 feet. Oh, maybe not.
More than 10 feet? Then he's moving 10 feet.
Alright.
Bloop!
He's blind
So,
enough to see.
he
that
really
Jason.
moved 20 feet.
He has the blind condition.
Right. So,
Okay. He's still alive, that matters.
disadvantage to
Isn't that
attack.
just- Yeah.
And he's sweeping where the fire came from. And misses.
Nice.
He would have missed naturally. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He's really struggling here. Okay, Foggle, your turn. Big ogre in your face, you think.
Yeah. So one second, I'm checking the description on that spell real quick.
Wait, I'm just curious. When the ogre was missing, does that dissipate the fog with all that wind that was coming off the club or
No,
whatever?
not that much fog. Not with that. Not with the swing he had.
So I'm reading something real quick. Sorry, one
What a
second.
breeze.
On a fireball, it does not specify. I have to have.
Is it a spot that you can see?
No, it doesn't say that. It just says a bright streak flashes from your pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms with a low roar and explosion of flame. There's no mention of sight. It's just 150 feet range. Let's see here. If I want to back up like 5 feet or so, it's like there.
Okay, he's gonna take a swing at you.
I think you do if
But
you're
can he's blind.
He's not blind. He's just treated as blind if he tries to attack something in the obscurement. It doesn't actually blind you. You're just treated as blind.
I was going off of what the Sage Advice said.
I'm going off the player's handbook. Vision and
okay,
light,
that's cool.
heavily obscured. In vision and light, heavily obscured says that you are. It specifically says you're not blinded.
Okay.
You're just treated as blind if you
Gotcha.
try to attack anything in the obscurement.
Perfect.
So he's gonna make an opportunity attack with disadvantage.
Okay, that's fine.
Where the heck? You don't. If you want to change your mind, you don't have to back out of it.
No, I'm good. I still got my odds.
He's probably gonna miss anyway. So.
I believe in you.
Foggle. Yep, whiff. Okay.
All right. So I want to stealth.
Oh, I forgot to
first.
give you cover on top of that, so he really whiffed.
Yeah, I want to stealth. Use nimble escape to stealth as a bonus action.
Okay.
I want to use Tide to Chaos for that.
Of course you do.
Sorry, it's so important that I hide here.
Mm-hmm.
Stealth.
Yeah, we all know why it's important.
All right.
You're on a quest to center a fireball on yourself.
I'm gonna ready a fireball I'm gonna wait for the next 3 guys to move, and then I'm gonna fireball.
Okay. Problem.
Okay.
You can't see when the next 3 guys move.
Oh, that's a fair point.
Otherwise, I would have no problem with this plan.
Can I count to 18 seconds?
No.
That's 3 rounds.
Yeah, that's 3 rounds. Yes, you can absolutely count to 18
That's a
seconds.
fair point. That's a fair point. Count to 6 seconds ago. I don't know.
Can I quickly have 100 peasants pass a javelin to each other?
I still have movement, right? So I could have moved like right here with stealth out of the fog to look.
Yes. But you can't see anything through. All right. I get what you're going for. Yes, you can run out of your fog cloud.
Okay. All right. And then I'm gonna write my fireball. From those 3
Okay.
move.
When the next 3 things move.
Yes.
Or
3
you're talking about the 3 bugbears down south.
The 3 bugbears down south.
Okay.
Specifically.
All right. So, Shiffinar is acting
Jason,
independently.
It's gonna be centered roughly here. Is approximately where it's gonna be centered.
Sure.
So like, just
I follow
so
what's
I think
happening here.
Yeah.
All right.
You lost your fuck.
He is going to
I'm
attempt
thinking
to trample the hill giant and misses.
It was.
It's a big giant. It's
right
hard to
here,
get
I
good
think.
footing.
No, that's not where it was. It
All
was.
right. Ogre 1 goes.
Here?
What
No, it was here. No.
are you
No, does
doing?
Shifnar only get 1 attack?
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, first off, this is too big.
Oh, is it? My bad. Let me redo it then. Hang on. That explains why it wasn't working right.
All right.
Yeah, that looks better. Okay, that makes more sense now. Thank you.
Dude, spells are hard.
It was right. No.
So-
it was there.
I guess you
There,
go
that's what it was.
5,
Oh,
10,
hold on there.
and at 15 he falls over. Proning himself.
That cost him double movement.
Yeah, so that was 30 movement to get that far.
Yeah.
Then it'll be 20 movement to stand up. And then he's leaving the ice, but he's running to where he last saw the goblin. So he gets here, and then I'm going to give him a perception check to try and figure out where the hell you're at.
That's fair.
But with disadvantage because he's basically blind.
Nice.
And he's not very good at
And
it.
he's Brian's got it there. He's super good at perception checks too. Check. Wow. Well, he didn't get a 1.
We
Got
get
it.
2.
He got a 2.
You got a 4.
Yeah, he rolled a 4. He got a 2. So yeah, he's lost. I'm gonna give him. He starts running in a random direction. I'm gonna roll a d8. He runs northeast. 5, 10,
You have
15.
movement left.
Well, he
Isn't that-
dashed.
Yeah, how does he have?
No, he dashed.
Well, getting up cost half his movement.
Spent all of his movement getting up and through the difficult terrain.
The difficult terrain.
Right. Then it was 20
And
to
he
get up to.
fell
Oh, so he'd
down.
only have like 5 left. You're right.
Yeah.
All right. So he moves 5 feet. There you go. All right. Still in the fog. Bugbear 1 goes. Where the hell's Bugbear 1? There he is. He'll go 30 feet and throw his javelin at Foggle, which you have.
I'm hidden.
You have cover.
I stealth though.
When did
In
what?
the bushes. Remember, I used my Tides of Chaos for stealth. You should have it there in the stealth in the GM box. I use my bonus action from Fury of the Small or whatever. Not Fury of the Small. What's it called?
Yeah, you did say you
Right,
did
to
the
hide, and then you stealthed over. No, you're right. I'm just.
Excuse me.
Oh, you know what? You rolled a lot different number than I thought you did.
Okay. I mean, if you see me, that's fine, but that's
I don't think he sees you. In which case, that changes what he's going to
Sorry.
move. Let me back up. Because he doesn't know where the hell you're at. 20. And then that'll cost. Gotta be. What is that? That'd be 80 to move through that. Fuck. So 20, 30, 40, 50,
stay with his comrades.
60. Okay, that's as far as he makes it. The Bugbear 4. There's no way he sees you. There is no way he sees you, so he goes to there. And
Is the tree on fire at all from the fireball, or is it too cold?
this one, no.
We'll figure snow. Probably put it out.
Yeah, there wasn't enough to set it on fire. All right, and sorry, Nick, they have no idea where you're at, so they head towards the giant. And your turn, Nick. You're ready to fireball.
Yes, correct. Which I said was about here, approximately. We draw it on the corner, though.
If you right click and add a pointer, it stays forever.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm going to draw the fog cloud one. That fireball's too big.
So, and I can catch 3 of them anyways, but I don't see how it's too big. I swear I put it on the corner there. Hang on.
It's not the
There.
corner. You have to, when you drag, 4.5
I mean-
squares shows us 20 feet also.
Oh, okay. I mean, either way, I can easily catch all 3 of these guys here. And I said it would be approximately down a little bit, but I mean,
Yeah,
even
I'm
down a little
good.
bit, I can still,
I'm
yeah,
just,
okay.
you don't even have to draw the circle. Target him and throw it.
All right. So fireball.
The bugbear makes
Perfect.
a save.
All right, the ogres didn't. Perfect.
The ogres did not.
Oh boy.
Okay. One ogre heavily wounded, another ogre critically wounded, and the bugbear critically wounded.
fireball. Oh.
Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws against the next spell you cast in the next minute that involves a saving throw.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ.
Fireball.
I wasn't going to, but it's like begging for it though.
Isn't it?
Okay. Ironclaw.
Ironclaw's just gonna keep stabbing.
Wreck the giant. Wreck the giant.
Oh, yeah.
Critical hit.
That's the
what
way
I'm
to wreck a
doing.
giant.
You probably don't need the spites.
Yeah, probably don't need to
But
Well,
smite.
thank you
One
to
does
whoever
high
did the
damage
block,
damage.
by the
It's
way.
kind of tradition, though.
Who did that? Is that Sky who did that? Thank you,
Yeah.
Scott.
You really want to kill it, kid.
Is he going to divine
Yeah,
smite?
hold on, he might want to surrender.
Too soon.
Don't kill him.
All right.
He was surrendering.
Oh, he did divine smite.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
God.
did level 1 divine smite.
That should have been 2d8 radiant for level 1.
Yeah, he
It's
did the
2d8.
1d8 for
It's
an additional
2d8
spell.
plus d8 per additional spell level. So you really did
So
2d8 more to him.
That was amazing, Corey.
But he's
So I
really
used that.
dead.
Okay.
Lay hands on him. It was surrendering.
All right, Corey, real talk. Are we supposed to not be lawful good? I want to fucking murder everything.
Oh, lawful good's good.
Check his pee-pee.
I guess I'm done because.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
killed it.
Shiffinar is going to be on my control next turn.
Okay.
So Shivar's on the order. Is that what it is?
All right. Nargles, you're first to act.
Okay.
You are actually hidden from the bugbears.
I hit that dude there. Get my action.
Hit.
Did they attack yet or no?
They've gone. The automatic assassinates if they haven't gone yet.
Oh, okay.
They have acted after the surprise round. They're good.
Gotcha.
Critically wounding him. Oh, that was a pretty shit roll.
Hey, Jason, the turn is one round, right? Like one initiative order.
A round is when everyone's had a turn.
Okay.
Not backwards.
What's a turn then?
A turn is each person's place in a round.
Okay, just checking.
A turn
Well,
isn't a
there's-
measure of time. A turn is a step in that 6 seconds of a round.
Okay, just make sure. There was a route saying surge can be happen once per turn. I was double checking what that meant.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you manage to cast 2 spells in one turn, you do not get to surge twice.
Right, and it can't be affected by mana magic. Sorry, go ahead.
Moves up a little bit to get a good visual on that bugbear, and then mind thrust.
Okay. Getting dirty. He fails his save.
And I'll use my bonus action to make grab the mind thrust talent for an extra 2 damage.
Okay. And that drops him. So he gets hit by the crossbow bolt and kind of reaches down at it, and all of a sudden his head goes stiff and he just falls over.
And then Relic finds some cover in trees.
Okay. Bugbear 3 will run up.
Probably see Foggle now.
Do what?
You can probably see Foggle now.
Oh yeah, he knows exactly where Foggle is now. He will run up to engage Foggle.
To bleed all over you.
And he's gonna finally try and use his Morning Star.
All right.
You have cover though. Morning Star, Foggle. That's a hit.
Shield.
What's your armor class with shield?
+5, so it would be.
Sure you want to cast shield?
It would still hit, wouldn't it?
It would still hit.
You're at like.
What's that?
What are you at?
He's not even hit yet.
No, my AC. I'm checking my AC. I'm trying to
Your
find
AC is 16, isn't it?
With all your bonuses.
It's 16. So 16 plus 5 is that's 21, right?
He's got
Yeah.
17 because he's got cloak of protections. and
Oh, that's right.
mage armor, right? That's +4.
Yeah, the cloak of protection is not added to my actual AC showing. So
Def effects +4.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so that gives it 22 AC with shield then.
Def effects +4. What else are you getting bonuses from?
Mage armor. Mage armor.
Oh, mage armor. Got you.
Yes. So, yes,
So,
I
oh
get
yeah,
21.
no, then that'll easily defend you. Yeah, okay, so shield blocks it. Go ahead and cross the spell off.
All right.
And
And that comes.
is your Tides of Chaos down right now?
Yes, but I still get to roll. I'm thinking on 1 it goes off. So I roll a d20.
Wait, oh, you mean you have Tides of Chaos right now?
I have it available. Yes, I
Okay.
have to do it. But by roll
All right.
d20 on a 1.
Yeah, nope,
That's not good.
not
Okay.
gonna happen. All right,
Open.
Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher?
I'm just moving.
Should got a spot.
Can you not see?
Oh, there you go.
I see half on one square, half on another.
There we go. I think either one.
Okay, so I can do a cantrip and a spell in the same turn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just trying to make sure I have that right.
If you do a bonus action spell, you can only chase it with a cantrip. That's the limitation.
Right. So, with Bugbear 4, does he have cover?
Well, wait. Your cantrip has to be a bonus action. If you're doing a wait, are you doing a cantrip? What's your?
I'm
You
doing
get an
a
action and a
spell
bonus action.
action.
Okay, so a bonus action spell plus a cantrip is fine. Yes.
Okay. So,
The only way you could do a
Bugbear
regular action
4
spell on a cantrip is if the cantrip is a bonus action.
Okay. So is Bugbear 4 have cover?
He does have cover.
Okay. -2.
Yeah, -2, or you can put +2 cover on the modifier window, whichever one works for you.
Okay, he succeeded from that.
Oh wait,
then,
it was a saving throw?
Sacred Flame.
Yeah, he doesn't get cover for
Oh.
saving throws.
Oh fuck! I didn't even read that fully. I thought it was a
Yeah,
spell
what'd you
attack,
get?
so my
A
bad.
13?
He still saved it. He matched it,
No, he wouldn't have.
right?
Isn't your save DC a 15? Yeah, it's only because you gave him the +2 on it that he made it. Oh no, versus save 13. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, then yes, he made it save.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon
Okay.
right next to Bugbear 4.
Whoops, grabbed the wrong hotkey. Dang it. Give me this. Blorp. Next to Bugbear 4.
Is this just a regular attack or cover?
That'll have cover because it's a physical melee attack. And that's a miss.
Damn.
How far you fallen from the giant crit?
I believe in you.
Is that it?
So, Channel Divinity Guided Strike says when I make an attack roll.
Yep.
Can I add 10 to that? Or is that a spell attack roll, which is different?
It's still an attack roll. Yeah, you can add 10 to it.
Yeah.
Now,
I
you've already...
wanna do
How many
that.
channel divinities do you have?
That's my second one.
It's
Oh,
two.
I didn't realize you had 2 already. Okay,
6, yeah.
then yeah, that's a hit.
Alright. I want to do something. Fuck. See,
10
there we go.
damage.
Made up for it.
That's a pretty good connect. Alright.
Alright, I'm done.
Ogre 2 will go. Ogre 2 is gonna lumber through the trees and attack Foggle. It's gonna get crowded over there. He's in.
Because
He's got the movement easy, but he's gonna be blind.
well, there's a double movement to get through too.
Yeah, but he's got 40 feet of movement. He only has to move
okay.
20.
No. All right.
Let's see here. Oh, I've got Foggle's token upside down. All right. He's go down a square. All right. So he's going to attack with the Great Club. However, you are in. Whoops, wrong thing. Okay, you are in cover, and he is attacking with disadvantage because he's blind.
Correct.
And miss.
Yeah, Max +9.
Nice. I do like to see that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're shielded too. All right, Foggle, your turn. No longer shielded.
I am going to. Sorry, let me check. Hang on one second. I gotta make the map bigger. I can't get my thing big enough. Hang on.
I really like how you
That's
put
what she
yourself in
said?
a stupid spot, and it hasn't mattered yet.
That's deliberate.
It's great.
They can throw spells.
That's
Yeah.
right, Jason? Or is that too big?
That is accurate. You made one correctly. Congratulations.
Well, so
Come on,
that hits
center it
all
on
three-
yourself. Be a man.
That hits all three of them, but not me, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You're
And do I
gonna
have to do
wreck them.
something to give them disadvantage? I mean, how do I do that?
Why would they have this? Oh, yes.
Chaos or whatever it was.
There is, but I have. I think we have an effect for disadvantage save. Yeah, we do. So I will just drop it
Yeah,
onto
put
each
them-
of them.
all right. Perfect.
You got this attack.
God damn it. Fine. Let me put disadvantage save on there also, just to be thorough. There you go.
Make the map smaller.
They're in the fog anyway. They're gonna have disadvantage on their next attack if they live. I don't see how they're gonna survive this.
I don't think they're gonna live.
No, they're gonna roast. How many third level spell slots do you have?
This one. Oh, Shit. Actually, I don't want to do it yet. Hang on. I want to,
Sneak
You're gonna
away stealthily.
yeah.
Whatever. You do something stupid with
I'm gonna
advantage.
step
Go.
back. No, I
No.
step back. I provoke. No, because I figure I can't be next to him to stealth,
Don't
right?
you want to
So I back
acrobat?
up.
Don't you want to be doing acrobatics?
No.
Because you could
No, I
tumble
feel
away
cocky.
to not provoke.
I feel cocky. I'm just gonna back up.
Can't you just
Stealth.
disengage since you're a goblin?
But then I can't stealth.
You
It's
could
an either
disengage and then do a handstand. I don't care.
Okay, sure, do that. Why not? I mock them. Like, oh, bastards taunting us.
Look,
All
we
right.
all understand you don't care about Tides of Chaos. You just want to roll on the surge table. I'm fine with it.
I was just I did not intend it this way originally with the character design. It just kind of worked out that way.
It's fine.
Okay.
Roll your
I'm
damage.
trying-
Or roll your
I'm trying to
saving throws.
I'm trying to find the damn spell. Hang on. There's
It's
Firebolt.
your favorite spell. How do you not have this
I don't know.
hot feed?
There, I got it. I don't know. My favorite spell, haste, is my favorite spell.
I believe you've cast Fireball more than Haste at this point.
In this
It's
battle,
pretty
maybe.
close to even.
You didn't target anyone. There you go.
I know. I'm doing that.
Fail, fail, fail. Hardcore fail.
You killed them all. I'm
Yeah,
so
they're
proud
all
of you.
dead. Yeah, they're gone.
Oh my god, there were
I mean,
so many ones.
They did eat 3 fireballs though.
That was a lot of ones.
No, that was great.
That was a
Right.
terrible fireball, but it did the job.
And
Yeah.
they're like, I want to let like a bestial roar out, kind of taunting the remaining creatures on the battlefield like, within the fog.
Understanding that you're 3 feet tall. So
Doesn't matter.
there's
they
a-
can't see me. They don't know
From
what
the
happened. All they know is there's the 3 fireballs. You know.
That's great, but
So
everybody
are
else on the
bugbears
battlefield,
scared of
like
the
in your
chihuahua
head-
that just yelled?
in
Hey,
your
real
head,
quick.
you hear Fist of the North Star roar.
Exactly.
Everybody else hears,
Or
ah!
Voltron roar. I'm like Voltron roar was actually a much higher pitch. And more importantly than actually doing damage, all I actually care about is wild magic surge. I can do 0
Yeah,
damage.
fireball, centered on
Be
yourself.
happy.
Oh
Another
my
fog
God.
cloud.
There's so much fog.
Yeah.
The fog comes for you. That was in character, just so you know.
Ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Well,
That
his
was
name is
beautiful.
Foggle.
Exactly, that's
Yeah.
perfect,
Oh
right?
my
The fog
God.
comes for
This
you.
is his namesake. Okay, more fog.
Come on, that was a good one.
Like the villagers are hiding
It was.
because they in the horizon they see this mysterious fog rolling. You're the mist.
Exactly. I'm in the mist
All right.
with 3 fireballs.
Shiffinar
I think I
is
should get
not
intimidation
acting
check.
independently.
Correct.
Bugbear 1 will go. Bugbear 1 has no trouble getting up to Bone Crusher. Attacks the Morning Star. And misses. Damn it. Bugbear 4 will charge up to fight. Swings his Morning Star and really misses. This is not my game. All right, Iron Claw, you're up.
So we're gonna. Sure would like it. Nah, we're gonna go here, ish.
Okay, you are here-ish.
Yeah.
You could actually hit him a square before that if you don't want to commit
You
to
know
that
what?
square.
I saw Foggle incinerate like
I wanna
8
be-
things with
I wanna be
fireballs,
within
so
5 feet
today's a
of
win.
Well,
Bone
you could
Crusher
finish within 5 feet, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But if
That's
you
fine.
wanted to be able to adjust your course, you could hit him at this point
Oh, I see what you're saying.
because you got a lance.
Advantage. That's Bugbear 1.
Oh, really, I probably should have just given you guys haste and called it done, but this was just way cooler.
Advantage.
Dude, sometimes you gotta do the fireballs.
I wasn't gonna do it.
Okay,
but
you
then
hit with
I
an
was like, I couldn't
18
not do it.
for 9 damage, moderately wounding him. And crit! Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh! There's one coming. How big a spell can you give
Do
him?
the 2d8 Divine Smite. Come on.
Wait, you're not going to do a bigger one?
okay.
How big a spell slot do you have?
2.
Yeah, throw a 2 at him. That'd be 3d8.
That'd
He's
be
already
68.
Yeah, 68. Yeah, I want to see this.
What? Why the
I
hell
don't
did
know
we
why
do
you
that?
did that, but
Oh,
You did
be
that.
sure you need to go to
I didn't
modifiers
double
and click
check
critical before you roll the damage.
Okay.
I'm super disappointed in your second attack.
Right.
That's like when the dragon had 1 hit point and someone rolled damage for it and didn't target the dragon.
Who did that?
Nice. I believe that was Nick, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, the white
that was
dragon.
Totally Nick.
The white dragon. Yeah, we have that recorded somewhere. You
I
rolled the
thought it was the
damage and
green
didn't have the
dragon.
dragon targeted for the kill
It
shot.
was in the swampy cave thing. I think
Yeah,
it was
that green dragon. Is that right?
Yeah.
I
No,
do
that was
remember,
Ice Dragon, maybe.
because
I don't
they
know.
rolled and we even commented, "Wow, the kill shot and you didn't target the dragon."
Yeah.
All right, that
I'm gonna-
one is
I'm
down.
going to finish my movement and move down next to Bone Crusher.
Okay.
I'm done. That was fun.
Don't you have a second attack?
That was his second attack.
That was my second attack.
Okay, Nargles.
Can I see that guy?
He actually has cover because of the big fucking horse. Here. I took my liberties in moving Scott. I'll put it like that. There you go. Now you got a clear shot.
Right.
He has hit hard enough to finish one. Like, based on his remaining health, you have killed one that had more health than this. Oh!
Super
So
close.
close.
Yep. Just need to breathe hard on him.
And I'll stop again.
Okay. Relic.
Kill.
Okay. I'm assuming mind thrust.
Thrust into its mouth.
He fails his save. It's so weird every
Yay,
time he
we
rolls. Yeah, that's it. He's
Kill
down.
her that time.
That's the fight.
I just fell.
What?
I was talking to my wife.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha.
Sorry.
No, we should roll with that. He fell in game.
Okay. You've defeated the...
Foggle's not aware. He casts magic, minor illusion to make the fog guys going towards where he last heard the fighting. Like the fog, he's shouting, "The fog is coming for you!" And I don't
You
know.
can, but I don't believe... Or wait, this is what, to make your voice sound weird?
No, just I'm making my illusion to make it like the fog is spreading a little bit, like moving towards them a little bit. I was only like 5 feet or whatever, but
I don't know what the
like a
range
fine-
on minor
I
illusion...
don't
Alright,
think
it's not
it's
very
gonna be-
impressive. Let's just make sure we're clear about that. It's
Foggle
not
thinks
very
it's
impressive.
Brilliant, okay, Foggle is impressed by his own magnificence.
Okay, nobody else can see it. Like, it's only the fog immediately near you that moves.
I know though.
Because you've got like 50 feet of fog between you and them.
In my heart of hearts, Foggle's the greatest wizard who ever lived.
Sure, but in Foggle's Heart of Hearts, he's not sure he's still on the prime material plane. Like,
Yeah.
you're just in this huge thing of swirling fog now. You might think you're ethereal at this moment.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna walk out of the fog. I wish you guys could see this. It's so beautiful. It looks just like our world, only crisper. And they're like, "You're standing right here, dude." No, I'm ethereal. You can't see me.
I wish I was that clever.
That's true. Maybe he doesn't know what ethereal is.
Yeah.
All right, great game, guys. We're
Yeah.
gonna stop there.
Yeah,
You
that
have
was
stopped
fun.
the Hill Giant Warband, and you are almost to Fireshear. So
Like-
we will. Are we
I
playing
think,
next weekend
What's next?
Yeah.
or next week? Sorry,
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
checking. You never know.
I was
Somebody
just-
might not be able to make it.
Thought maybe something came up.
I don't know which game I'm prepping for. Is it going to be two shot, or are we going to do this game? So
To be
Let's
fair, I
see.
got one shot in the one shot.
yeah,
Yeah, we all did.
Scott
everybody got
one
one shot.
twice.
Yeah, everybody got one shot in the one shot.
But I died last.
No,
Oh,
I
that's
died
right.
last.
Scott got one shot at the very beginning.
I did.
I died last.
You were too slow. Sorry.
Level
It's
one.
like, it's like
No,
fucking playing the
trip
game
your
of who
ass.
poops
You
last.
guys both
I
died
win.
holding each other, weeping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were hugging each other.
Hold me if I can't quit you.
It was like Spaceballs at the very end.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was good shit.
I will see you guys next week. Everybody who tuned in, thanks for watching. This will go up on YouTube. Look forward to seeing you next week. Bye-bye.